The job, that the coaching staff and Pat have done here, really, it's real easy, to come in and you just fall in love with the guys because they're not a selfish bone on this team. These guys are into each other and they're into, what the team's trying to do, and that's be ACC champions.
What's been the process like developing the relationship with your quarterbacks? I know that's pretty important for you.
Yeah, it's real important. We spend so much time together just by the nature of the position and the need the position has. Because what you're trying to do is a quarterback coach is you're trying to develop another assistant coach on the field, because that position makes in this game so many critical decisions for the entire team. And you spend a lot of time together, and this has been, I love that room already because they've been, they want to be around football. So when they have free time, they spend a lot of time hanging out with me, which has been kind of cool because I've just been me. I have nobody to go home to right now. I have no home to go home to yet. So it's been awesome, really. We've gotten to know each other really well, and I really like that room.
What have you learned about Max this early?
I think what I've grown most to appreciate about him is how humble he is. He came in here, he really cares. He was very respectful of the team, very respectful of the job that Nathan did a year ago, very respectful of everybody in the room, and he wants to earn his way, and that's what's really cool about him, because he obviously is a very talented player, was coming out of high school. I remember him as a high school player, very, very talented kid, but he's really humble, and he's, I think that's what everybody kind of gravitates to him because of that.
And you're creating a new offense for a team that had so much offensive success last year. How much do you look at what they did and pick the parts that you decide you want to keep and things like that?
I think the job they did last year, there's some very unique things. They're very unique to football. Very creative, and those are the things that I've taken a lot of time to get to know, because those elements that we certainly will continue to keep, and there will be new things that we bring and a new style of play that we bring, and that'll be all kind of developed as we go through spring ball and go through training camp as we get to know and develop our players, because really everything's centered around, it starts with quarterback, and then the pieces that surround him. Offensive line, obviously what they do well, they did a great job last year in the run game and protections. I really like that crew of guys, and then the guys that surround all the the tight ends, the receivers, the backs. So as we get to know our players, I think every year you kind of go through a transition offensively because you always build around the quarterback, and in our case we're replacing a starter, and then around the pieces that surround him.